Studio Orange putting in that work, baby. Oh my goodness, that was sweet and divine. Truly dig this episode. You know how I was complaining last review how I wish I could have seen the play. Well, I still get a chance to see all of the play, but however, this one was different. More, mainly because more feeling was put into it. It was just Lewis and his perspective on his own self, but this time it was two perspectives, two opposite perspectives of the same coin, two carnivores. And that was the main focus of this episode, pretty much. So I'm going to try to keep this quick and everything. And by the way, did you have a good Halloween? I hope you did. All I did was watch movies and eat candy all day. That's pretty much all I did. So anyway, let's get into the review. Now, we all know Legosie's character. He's a guy who doesn't like to stand out. Despite his potential, he underestimates himself time and time and again for so long. He is okay given what he has. Now, this is something that I've seen a lot, even within myself as Legosie's character. You know, there are people out there who are full of potential, who have great skills and talents and gifts. They can be very strong and stuff like that, but they've always underestimated themselves. They never have that initiative to chase after their goals, as in, they aren't born made leaders. In these days, everyone, to be the main star, you have to be the leader of the show. You have to be the protagonist. Everyone has to follow you. Like the Iron Man, like the Superman or Batman. Everyone always has to follow you. A Monkey D. Luffy, you're that leader that everyone does. You don't have to be very smart or strong. You just have to be that charisma. Unfortunately, Legacy doesn't have that. And a lot of people don't have that. In fact, I do. You would call us not leaders, but followers. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it's that as if we have talent, we have potential, but we need someone to point us in this direction for us to use it. As you could say. Say, okay, some guy, a businessman, a leader, a CEO comes up and he sees what you can do, but he sees you wasting it. He says, why won't you do that? It's because I really don't know where to go from here. And then the guy would be like, okay, so how about you do this for me? And I'll lead you to some other people who tell you what to do. In return, you'll be given tons of money by doing that. That's pretty much the story of my life right there, where you don't know what to do with your life. You have the potential, you have the talents, you have the gifts, but you just need the guidance. You just need someone to say, well, let me show you the ropes, and I'll teach you how to do it. Lucy is definitely that kind of person. Therefore, I can really see myself as Legacy within the show. Underestimating themselves a lot, can do a lot more than they expect. Then you have someone like Lewis who pushes himself on too hard, very straightforward, the boss man. Then you have someone like Bill. Bill also has potential. He is very, very confident, but it leads him to be a bit arrogant in a way as well. He'll do something down the line that it isn't right, but he's going to do it anyways. He just sees no wrong in it, despite everything else. And that's also relatable when you see people who can be leaders, but they need more guidance because they're arrogance. They don't completely think things out all the way, and what they think they're doing is in for the right. So their heart can be in the right place, but at the same time, it's just not the right thing to do, if you know what I mean. So, with Lewis out of commission, it was up for Bill to take the part. And during her wrestles and stuff, he was doing good. He was even trying to push Legacy, who took his place in the show, his first time actually acting on stage, and even motivated him to do something. For instance, like I said before, Legacy can't do anything unless he is motivated to do something, unless someone is pushing him. And that's exactly what happened, where Bill came in and said, okay, I just got a little nudge, I gotta get under his skin in order for him to actually feel the emotion for him to be in the play. To the point that they were sword fighting, to the point it looked very real. Okay, Playdate comes along, but now you have Bill having some animal blood from upperclassman Rabbit. But the question is who the blood came from. I believe it came from Haru. I don't know. It could be it because Legacy has a very strong nose and he can sense people's sense. And because of that, I bet he knew that blood came from Haru and really made him upset. But at the same time, he was angry at him, but why? Was he angry at him because he took blood from Haru, or was it something else? Of course, it was something else. He was lashing out his own frustrations onto Bill, because he unintentionally harmed, well, actually, his instincts harmed Haru, took blood from her, scratched her, and he felt guilty about it. But Bill, he was upset, but at the same time, Bill asked. It was in a veil and everything, you know. He got permission. He was going to give that to give him more stage performance in a way. I don't know if it was right or wrong. I don't know much of the rules of this world, but it upset him in a way. He says, "Who am I to really be angry at him?" But he's going to do it anyways. It's that thing where you know you're in the wrong as well, but you do it anyways because for something inside you just won't let go. That's exactly what Lucas was going through in this episode. He just didn't want to let go whatsoever. So he was pummeling him until I say Bill gave off a very antagonistic kind of vibe when he was squeezing down on Legacy. I think they're wanting the same blood and just fall down and let him have the spotlight until Lewis shows up and reclaims his spotlight like he always does. But I do have to agree on Bill on one thing. In every society, there's always going to be a kind of race or species that is oppressed by the masses or the few. Because they say they're too powerful or because they're too strong or intimidating, they're forced to be weak among the weak. They're not allowed to shine. They're not allowed to let loose their full potential. And I feel like that is completely a crime against nature. You know, in that world, the carnivores are looked down upon, feared, but because of that, they are forced to be oppressed in their own way. As in, every time something goes bad, they blame the carnivores, or they fear carnivores being too strong and meat-eating creatures, so they're not allowed to really act the way they want to act. They can't be who they want to be all the way because the carnivores are always looking down on them because of it. It's one of the things where Andrew Ryan from Bioshock was complaining about how the strong are forced to become weak among the weak. As in the strong shouldn't be suppressed. They shouldn't be forced under the weak because the weak said so. The strong should be allowed to do what they please because they are the strong. The rules of nature, as it's supposed to be. But it's not allowed. I can say in our own society, where a certain race of today, actually, unfortunately, is actually being looked down upon because of what they are, you know? It's instead of what they did. And it really does suck, in a way, because I have friends from that race who are also feel that way now, because of their own personal beliefs and stuff. I feel like that they're being pushed down by the press and other people who complain about it. But I say, be who you are, and live with no regrets. So I'm going to cut this off now. Once again, Studio Orange did an excellent job, especially with the sword fight between Legacy and Bill. That was a good sword fight. So all those who are worried about Beastars being animated by Studio Orange and being CGI, it's Studio Orange. Come on, people. You can't go wrong with Studio Orange, man. They haven't done much, but so far what they're doing is great because they know what they're doing, and that's all that matters. So anyways, that's all I got. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell icon. This has been Madcrownxox on Anime, signing out. Oh yeah, and also, good luck on November.